One of the rarer Russian anti-armour weapons to surface during the ongoing war in Ukraine is the RPG-16. The RPG-7's big brother was developed in the late 1960s and entered service in the early 1970s. It was predominantly developed for Russia's airborne forces, the VDV, but also saw issue to Spetsnaz units. The RPG-16 is characterised by its larger diameter tube, which fires 58mm or 2.3-inch PG-16 rocket-propelled grenades. Unlike the RPG-7's munitions, the PG-16 slides flush inside the launcher. While this limits the volume and types of explosive the RPG-16's ammunition can carry, it provides improved accuracy and slightly increased range. The PG-16 is a fin-stabilised, high-explosive anti-tank round, with a rocket booster which propels it at velocities of up to 350 meters per second. The rocket weighs around 2.1 kilograms and has a maximum range of 800 meters, though practical engagement range of vehicles is closer to 300 meters. It can penetrate up to 300 millimeters, 12 inches of rolled homogeneous armor. The RPG-16 can only fire the PG-16 round, and following its adoption in the early 1970s, it's been surpassed by other anti-armour weapons which have entered Russian service, and by the development of more capable PG-7 series warheads. The launcher weighs 12.4 kilograms or 27 pounds, compared to the 7 kilograms or 15.4 pounds of the RPG-7. It's 110 centimeters or 43.5 inches long, but can be broken down into two parts, the rear tube with the venturi and the forward tube with the fire control group. Unlike the smaller RPG-7, it has a bipod near its muzzle and a grip area on the fire control group, and it does not have a second rear pistol grip. A reported 120,000 were produced, with manufacture continuing into the late 80s and possibly the early 90s. It had been thought that the RPG-16 went out of Russian service in the early 2000s, but evidently some have been drawn from stores and have been used in Ukraine. The RPG-16 was reportedly used against fixed positions in the Soviet war in Afghanistan, and may now be pressed into the same role in Ukraine. It appears from available imagery that the RPG-16 began to be issued in early 2023. Early March 23 saw Russian state news outlet RIA share a report featuring combatants of the 76th Guards Air Assault Division firing small arms and RPGs in woodland. One of the RPGs fired was an RPG-16. In late April, stills from a video of troops said to be from the 98th Guards Airborne Division featured an RPG-16 being fired near Dubrova. In June, one of the launches appeared in a Russia 1 news report featuring Russian forces near Avdiivka. On the 26th of November, a Russian combatant shared a photograph of an RPG-7 and an RPG-16 next to one another, reportedly taken in a depot or armory. 2 days later, on the 28th of November, a short clip of Marines from the Russian 40th Naval Infantry Brigade was shared, showing the RPG-16 in action. The location where the video was filmed is unknown, but it was possibly filmed near Pavlivka. A week later, on the 3rd of December, a video featuring a pair of Russian combatants from the Odvazny or Brave group firing an RPG-7 and an RPG-16 was posted on Telegram. The footage was probably filmed near Kreminna, where the unit was reportedly active at the time. On the 13th of December, a mobilized Russian combatant shared a post on Telegram describing his experiences at the front. He mentioned that due to a lack of infantry anti-armour weapons with sufficient range to reach Ukrainian AFVs standing off and firing on their positions, his unit began issuing RPG-16s. In late January, 2 photographs of Russian troops in a trench system, location again unknown, posed with an RPG-16 and some unrelated RPG-7 munitions. From the limited imagery available, it seems that the RPG-16s have again been issued largely to airborne units. However, they've also been seen with Russia's naval infantry. Exactly why the RPG-16 has returned to service is unclear. As one Russian combatant suggested, it may be that the greater range offered by the RPG-16 enables engagement of more distant targets. Another potential reason might be Russia's desire to use up existing reserve stocks of munitions. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, I hope you found this interesting. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Please do share the videos with friends and do consider becoming a Patreon. Support over there really helps us. You can also check out the History of Weapons and War app. Information on both of those in the description box below. Thanks again. Catch you next time.